Welcome to what I hope is the final stream of Bloodborne. It's not really up to me, it's up to the game. And there's really nothing left to do but kill bosses. That is it. We're gonna head for our first one. The optional boss of the DLC, which, first things first, I'm gonna see if there's anything that offers decent fire resistance. What is this? Currently 50. Maybe something doesn't also take my physical defense. Old hunter hat, maybe. What did this one look like? Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'll try that. I guess the old hunter garb is pretty good to fire resistance when I'm already wearing the gloves for it too. I'm so cool. Alright, let's go. I'm so tattered. I very much dislike this boss, and it's also the run back. The run back to the other boss is, not exactly my favorite either, but there's no enemies in the way, at least. And oh boy. Oh, come on. You guys gotta deal with this. Gotta wait for this mess to happen. Damn it. I didn't wait long enough. Get out the door, damn it. Bitch. Why am I so low on bullets? It doesn't really matter for this fight. I guess because I was using the Gatling gun at the end, I thought that warping into the map would reload my bullets with whatever. Diesel! What's it going, dude? Thank you for contributing to the Aria of Sorrow Community Challenge. We're just getting started. Boss Ross. Hope you had a good time at Dynasty. Minus to finish. That skull we touched in the non-nightmare version of the cathedral belonged to this guy. The Lawrence we saw the vision of, well, this is the vision of him being spoken to. He was told to fear the old blood. Has become the first cleric beast. He's trapped in a nightmare forever. Now we gotta kill him. I'll say, I'm glad you enjoyed Dynasty. I will admit, after Dynamite last night, I'm kind of like, you know, maybe I can forget the finish a little bit. But, in the moment, it was annoying. Like, come on, just... Stop waiting for Derby. I'm sure it'll be all worth it when Derby actually does get that title, but... As it stands, I'm just like... Please. Right, I gotta stop getting hit. Ouch. Ouch. Move! For a second there, I thought I was going to do like an explosion attack. Shut up, Lawrence. God. Damn it. Damn it. He's gonna let it back up. Fuck's sakes. I just want to get away from the fucking corner! Yeah, okay, I've had that happen before. I get stuck in this fucking section and die. I hate this boss. Yeah, I'm worried that the Derby thing isn't going to happen until fucking, like, September. I really don't want the Death Rider storyline to be going on nearly a year, but... Unless he comes back at Forbidden Door in August, which should... I don't know. Forbidden Door is a cool pay-per-view, but... doesn't really feel like one where such an important title change should happen. Oops. It's off. I know there are people that are like... it's kind of true. The intent... is to make us hate it and be ready for it to change. Be ready to really celebrate when it changes, but there's differences in execution for that, I think. Off. Yeah, All Out in September is probably when we'll see it happen. I don't want to wait that long. Excuse you. Yeah, when the Bucks came out last night, and were like, we did it for Hangman. It's like, you know, now I'm somewhat interested where this is going, but... but damn, they should just give it to Swerve. Now, Pac might be injured. I'm not sure there's any updates on that. Maybe Ospreay will win the tournament. Maybe Ospreay will win the title. That'd be based. No way, dude. I get it, all in. It's like I'm all in on this boss being shit. Trying to get around. All these hits missing. Can you not? feel like I alluded to this in a previous stream, but now we're actually fighting it. Lawrence is the boss that I think is absolutely dog shit. And I'm not alone in thinking this, but we are a small minority, apparently. I think this boss is bad, and we haven't even gotten to the second phase. Incidentally, it's also, I think, the only reskinned boss in the game. Not counting challenge dungeons, but, well, they don't deserve to be counted. I don't believe he can be parried either. I mean, I could try, but I don't think it's possible. Take those. Not that I need those, but... Also, he's loud. I did, see how much health I took off? I did lower the volume in OBS. If I need to lower it more, I will. Come on. I pushed the dodge button. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm on fire. Something died outside. Shut up, car. Or throw a Molotov at him. Sure, that'll work. Ouch. That was on me, really. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lily. Lawrence is on the brains. I fucking beefed it. I'm mad at Lawrence. Yeah, this boss is not great. This is my least favorite boss in the game by... Is it my least favorite boss? Yeah, because I don't struggle with Nico Lash as much as I do with this. It is an optional boss, but I mean... How about that? I'm gonna kill it. I killed every boss in this playthrough, and I will continue to kill every boss in this playthrough. Take those. Oh. Bludgeon. Not vials. And every time I want to go back to fight it, I gotta wait for that shit to play out every single time. It really compounds the fact that this is a terrible boss. Back. It's exploding. Yep. I need to lower the OBS... lower the game volume again more, I will. It looks like I lowered it to a decent amount, but if I need to lower it more, I shall. I'll keep it lower for the other boss, too. The other boss is also quite loud. After that, I'll probably bump it back up to what it was before. No hoogies. Yeah, I mean, I don't actually hate that part of it, because it's usually not too hard to get more. Fuck off! Blood vials. But when you throw your face against a boss a ton of times, they start to drain. Luna, do not start with the claw shit. I'm serious. God, I need them fucking tire paws and boots. Or get a nail file, I don't know. You wouldn't let me file your nails, would you? I can't wait till the weather fucking warms up. I can wear shorts and she can stop doing this. It was warm a couple weeks ago, then it's been stupid ever since. Double of vials. Okay. I don't trust Abel. I haven't for years, but you know, not exactly gotten better. It was 30 yesterday? God damn. You have that attack? What the fuck? I might want to fight you. It's a stupid idea, but... Oh, he grabbed me somehow. Even though it's behind you. I guess you don't do... Just notice my health. Yeah, I don't know why I bothered. No. You're drinking during all loading screens. This Baja Blast is going to disappear in seconds. There are more bosses left in the main game after this. They are nothing compared to the last two DLC bosses. You are a fucking idiot who sucks. I was just checking to see if they drop blood vials. Smoked. Goodbye. You probably have them, don't you? Oh yeah, your eyes are glowing. Yeah, it's fine, really. I could try going at this with a summon. But I don't think that's going to make it easier, really. Because when you add summons, the boss gets more health. And then that summon, from experience, doesn't last very long in this fight. So I end up having to fight it with even more HP left than it would otherwise have, so I'm just gonna do this shit myself. This is the best run of this you're gonna see for a while, I'm sure. was in the dodge animation. I'm gonna back off. See, that was my fault, actually. Okay, we're in phase 2. The worst phase. I heard something about staying to the side. I rolled the wrong direction! No, 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 no! Good riddance, eat nuts. Okay. And for that, we get a rune I will probably never use. That only took us about 20 minutes. It's a good sign. Need to calm down before I fight the next one. Are you big sleep? Oh wait, sorry, was it there? Whatever. I too will be big sleep. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna... Okay, I can't change my outfit while I'm gesturing. All right. Yeah, let's go back to what I was wearing before.
What is very well.
I'm low, actually. Okay.
Farewell.
Pop a cold blood. Do I have any? I don't have any cold bloods. Oh no. Let me sell something. So like what, 8,000 worth of stuff? Again, I'm not ever gonna use the chalice, just sell that shit.
Welcome. Very well.
Every little bit helps, I'm going to say.
Farewell, good hap.
Check out that blood gem I got, which is probably nothing. That beast embrace I'm probably not going to use. Although it reminds me, while I'm here, I do need to... change this. Speaking of runes. Because I'm not going to worry too much about the echoes we get from killing the boss. Blood Rapture, there we go. My entire strategy for this next boss is built on the first phase being stuff and things. Where's the one I just picked up? That one? Reduces stamina cost. That does sound nice, but no. I think it was that one, actually. Airman, you sleeping back here again?
Oh, Lawrence, Master Willem.
Bad news, Lawrence is dead. I killed him.
Help me.
AT base, thank you for contributing.
Please, anybody. I've had enough of this dream.
Good to see you.
The night blocks all sight. Oh, somebody, please.
Please! Oh, T-Base, I did see that you had the new flags for Time Spinner. I'm definitely interested. But as you can see, my stream schedule is a little bit tight. Hopefully Sunday I'll be able to give it a shot. That should be good for multi-worlds. Imagine the junk items. Alright. Oh no. Oh, it gets better actually. Time Spinner with those new flags and an async. Okay. I thought I raised this. Oh, you know what? I raised it, then I came back to work on other things, and I didn't re-raise it. Oh, look, thank you for contributing to the RF Sorrow Challenge. Where are we at on this? It should be 94%. Alright. We would need 2 more people with the max, and then 1 more person with change, and we'll be done. I can imagine. Alright, let's head on to this. What we've been building up to this whole time. What we could see from the top of the fishing hamlet. I'm going to go ahead and wind down a little bit more, because again, this is a loud boss. Behold, the unholy union of great ones and humans. The poor wizened child. Luna, do not start with the claws, especially not now. The Orphan of Kos, or some say Cosm. I remember your opener, bitch! Oh, really? You might think that's an interesting blade it's got. That's not a blade, that's his placenta. Oh, okay. I've got to remember how this fight goes. Damn. Fuck. Damn. I'm doing a lot of jumps there. I mean, that would be good for me if I would handle it better, but, also, yeah, screaming goat, and that's what you are. I'm nowhere near there. Like, come on. I mean, I guess we were just born. a little bit off the timing. Okay, we made the phase 2 in the first attempt. That's good for us. Oh no. That's why, oh no. That was not a good stop for that. Need to heal just right away. I prefer to fight this out in the water, because it's easier to see the electricity coming. Okay. I need to move. Yike. Get the free hits for a second and then get out the way. That was not worth it. Yike. Oh, there it went. It's almost really good. We're dancing. There was a reason I started to stream early. It wasn't because of that. Holy shit! I'm cooking. Okay. And picking up that cost parasite has given me the final DLC achievement. There's one last thing to do before the DLC is considered complete. The latest nightmare to rest. Nightmare slain.
Sweet child of Cos
Or some say Cosm.
turns to the ocean.
Turns back up.
A bottomless curse. A bottomless sea. Accepting of all that there is and can be.
I just defeated what's considered the hardest, well, was considered until Elden Ring, I believe, the hardest FromSoft boss of the Soulsborne lineage, so we're not counting Sekiro. I've heard there's a boss in Sekiro. I defeated it in the first attempt on stream. But I think there is a reason for this. I spent so long in this fight that I think all the outs and ins just eventually just became part of me, and it were still part of me. So, I thought it would still take a while, because that second phase can be really killer. I guess let's go beat the game. I'm gonna beat this game much quicker than I intended. And I don't know, maybe today I'll get to do some time spinner flags, who knows? Almost making me wish I just kept streaming yesterday. I mean, you know, I couldn't have foreseen this. We didn't even have to do any pig grinding.
Oh, good hunter. I can hear German sleeping. On any other night, he'd be restless. But on this night, he sounds so very calm. Perhaps something has eased his suffering. Good hunter.
Interesting.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Wonder if he's currently here sleeping. What if he has different dialogue if he shows up sleeping again? He's currently not here. Well, let's get on with the main game then. These bosses aren't going to take much time. Is the final part of this series going to be just an hour long? Ish? Huh. Well, hooray for me. This might work out because Owen's Discord is doing a Doom watch along and I kind of want to see how bad that movie is. Alright. Shut up, Winterlighters. Shut up, baby! Well, we've become a bit detached from the main plot, but we're going back. The nightmare isn't over. We must end the Mensis ritual. The horrid implications of these, some of these apparently being children that they use in this ritual. Eesh. Anyway, speaking of infant great ones. This does remind me to put something on. Oh no, that thing ate the baby! Oh, it's Mergo's wet nurse. I'm not sure if it's a bird. I think it's a weird demon thing. Mergo's wet nurse is actually one of the easier bosses in the game. I almost first tried on my first playthrough, but I got caught in the wall. And it comboed me. Classic. I fought this boss before doing the DLC, my original playthrough. So it wasn't as strong before. Which one's the real one? I'm scared. Trying to wait for this phase to end. I'm trying to roll. Oh, come on. Murgo is also, like Dwarf Narcos, a union of humans and Great Ones. Except with the Great One father instead of a Great One mother. And harnessing the infant is how they created the Mensis ritual, summon the moon. Very complicated plot. As Dark Souls and such plots tend to be. That nightmare slain. Didn't hear anything different. That's okay, because the crying baby's not dead. 1/3 of umbilical cord. I don't want to go back to the dream yet. One little last thing to do. And that was Murgo's mother. Or the spirit of Murgo's mother. Thanking us. Everything's on fire! Why?
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Good hunter. Very well.
Well. One last level up. Maybe two.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
One last little thing to do. Okay, I guess talk for a bit. I killed Murgo's wet nurse before doing the DLC, so every time I came back to the Hunter's Dream, everything was on fire. And the doll kept telling me about Gehrman awaiting me. And that's why I held off on this playthrough. What did I have? Was more blood echoes and enemies. I could do something different. I'm probably not going to be visceral attacking much. Why not? And there is one more thing we have to do. What is this truly over? These 1/3 of umbilical cord, even though there's 4 of them. A great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. And the description is different each time. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The third umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters to conceive the hunter's dream. Used to gain insight and, so they say, eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. That last paragraph's always the same. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. And Odin, the formless great one, is no different. To think it was corrupted blood that began this eldritch liaison. Provost Williams sought the cord in order to elevate his being and thoughts to those of a great one by lining his brain with eyes, the only choice he knew if man would ever match their greatness. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. This cord granted Mensis audience with Murgo, but resulted in the stillbirth of their brains. What a statement, huh? I'm gonna spend some insight, because otherwise I'm gonna just max out. They do sell blood rocks now. I'm not gonna use it. Let's see. Let's buy the Marie outfit. Why not? Not actually gonna wear it, but like, I'm gonna buy it still. See the true end. You must use all of the umbilical cords. Well, technically we must use 3. But I'm gonna use all 3. Pleasant music is gone. This gate is now open. The one achievement I have left in the game involves getting a specific ending. We will not be getting that trophy in this playthrough, sad to say.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and wake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Which I wish I could. If I were to submit my life in a cutscene, he would ritualistically kill me in the dream, and I'd wake up in Yharnam, no worse for wear, and seemingly things will be alright. Could be seen as something of a good ending, actually. That's the only trophy I don't have. But that would be boring for a stream. So we're going to refuse.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter.
That's such a wicked shot.
It always comes down to the hunters help her to clean up after these sorts of messes.
Airman, maybe I want to free you from the dream.
Gammon joins the hunt.
Based. Now we fight Garmin. Oops. Who is no slouch. Oh, I didn't think I was going to get a vis on that. Yike. You tried to exit stage left me. Maybe we are going to get some vis off. And Garmin becomes your final boss. If you refuse to let him remove you from the dream. Fake. Ow. Double shot though. Fake. The grave. It's desecration. Phase 2. He's pissed. No, back off. Back off. Back the fuck off. Thought I could just run him out of that, but... what? How did that stagger me? Did I press the attack button without realizing? Again, I asked. I wasn't attacking. I actually wasn't attacking that time, huh? You just had the power to stagger that we shot now? Is that what's going on here? I hate it. Oh, you get staggered. Bitch! It's empowered by the moon, I assume. In the name of the moon, he will fucking kill her face. I don't know. Is that the line? I don't watch the other movie. Gehrman, I release you. If we had not consumed the umbilical cords, this would be it. We would have been, after that embrace, we would have become the new Gehrman, essentially. We would have been shown in the dream in a wheelchair with the doll pushing us. Since we took the umbilical cords, we reject this creature. We shall end the hunt. The moon presence. The truth. The true pale blood. Yeah, there are 3 endings. One for killing Gehrman without the umbilical cords. One for killing this. I have both of those. I got the kill Gehrman ending on my second playthrough in New Game Plus. And I got this ending on my first playthrough. Because, yes, I looked it up, so what? Forgot you had that move. That's so annoying. It's not a particularly tough fight. And the good news is you don't have to refight Gehrman if you die. Or else it would be a tough fight. Oh, shit, I got hit by the thing where I can't heal until it recovers. Where's off, whatever. Oh no. We're doomed. I probably could have gone for attacks there, but because I'm stupid, I'm just staying back here. So where's off? Yep, there we go. Oh, my echo's back. Do wonder if the doll says anything now, though. I forget. Probably not. Do not. No, I'm gonna beat the game. No, he doesn't. He's dead.
Good hunt. Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Soon we shall all wake. Good luck finding my echoes and all this. I either didn't notice or forgot that the boss music is the Dream music remix. Where are they? Am I really that concerned? I should have spent them. Let's just fight you. I can target you. Do not. No claw shit. Please stop. Get off. Ugh, there. Go away, bot. Visceral. Perfect timing. Get out. I just visceraled the bot. Up to low. Rude is the moon presence. Shit, back up. I believe this thing is actually called the Moon Demon. In Japanese. I think it's supposed to be more of an implication that this is actually not a great one. And that started this whole hunter thing to try to kill all the great ones for reasons. For its own reasons? For good reasons? Doesn't matter, it's dead now. Rocket Moon Presence. Build a rocket. Nightmare slain for the third time. One final attack. What if that had killed me? 230,000 echoes. Now, the true ending?
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
Yes. After consuming these umbilical cords and killing the moon presence, we turn into an infant great one. And that's Bloodborne. We did this in an hour. I expected to take longer against the other bosses. Oh well. So that could be a sequel hook. Maybe the good hunter becoming a great one leads to a new age of needing to kill more great ones. So that, but also at the same time, I don't really need there to be a sequel. Not everything needs a sequel. I love this game as is, and I would fear that a sequel wouldn't live up to potential. Kind of like how Dark Souls 2 and 3 don't really live up to the original, but I don't know. I still need to play Elden Ring at some point, but I'm gonna wait on that front. Bloodborne. Still one of my favorite games of all time. Like, holy shit, I quite enjoyed this. And I'm glad I got to play it. I was really itching to play it again, so in fact, I got to share it with y'all. I'm gonna message T-Base and see if they've got a... recent version of the build, or if the one that they posted is the correct one. I'm gonna update my time spinner like anyway. I forgot to post my skeet. Oh well. Let me update time spinner. Here, copy and paste, overwrite, delete that folder. Okay. Virgo song. But yeah, like I said, Bloodborne. It's one of my favorite games of all time now. Like, it was my first FromSoftware game that I beat. I guess I will again go over that brief little history. I tried playing Bloodborne back in, 2015. Not Bloodborne, Dark Souls. 2015 was when Bloodborne came out, though. And I didn't get far, I got a little bit frustrated, and at the time I don't think I understood the concept of the Beefgate. I think a year later I tried again, and got a little bit further. I still kind of fell off it. I just wasn't feeling it. Last year? Yes? Yes, last year, duh. Another Crab's Treasure came out. And, I saw someone playing it, and I was like, is this Dark Souls but with Crab? Is this how we actually get me to play a FromSoft, or a Souls-like? And I played it, and I fucking loved it, and it primed me, and I was like, you know, I'm ready. Because Bloodborne was a game I did have my eye on for a long time. Because it looked like a very good game. Well, it looked like something I'd be into with the aesthetics and all that. Plus the emphasis on being more aggressive and all that. And so I finally played it, and yeah, fucking loved it. And now I've went back and played Demon Souls and all 3 Dark Souls games. They don't hold a candle to Bloodborne, in my opinion. Like, Demon Souls is definitely first of its kind. Dark Souls 2 is weird, but like, got its own weird charm going on. Dark Souls 3 is like, has really great bosses, but a lot of the in-between gameplay can either be hit or miss. When it's good, it's really good. Or it's just frustrating. Dark Souls 1 is almost a perfect game through, I guess like, it's close to 2/3 mark, through Anne Orlando, basically. And after that, it's very like, which is why I'm probably not going to do Dark Souls and any future racings, because I think I'm just... Especially after playing Bloodborne again, I'm like, I think there's only one FromSoft game so far that I really, really love. Elden Ring's on the table. I'm still kind of interested in Sekiro, but that's a different kind of thing. Now, having played the Dark Souls trilogy, I can definitely understand now how there's something lost in the concept of, like, there's more depth and customization for builds in the Dark Souls games. So I can understand not being as big a fan of Bloodborne in that sense. Also, like magic, this magic barely exists. You can do it. It takes some dedication. I'm not really as concerned with that stuff as much. I tend to pick a thing and stick to it. Tim Bender sounds like a name Bender would make it to pretend to be human. But also, having played the Dark Souls games, it was very annoying trying to manage my inventory so I could fast roll. So I don't miss that. Oh, but the game isn't really done, is it?
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry.
Oh, we're stuck in a loop.
Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
You know, it's just New Game Plus, obviously. But, that is the thing future FromSoft games did better, is that they don't force you into New Game Plus after being the final boss. 2 and 3. Dark Souls 1 did, but 2 didn't, 3 didn't. I'm told Elden Ring doesn't either, so it's a good change. Although, by the time I finished my first playthrough, I had been well past the point where I could finish all the quests anyway. It burns! I did not expect to beat the Orphan of Kos first attempt. I actually was literally thinking to myself earlier in the day, it'd be really fucking funny if I beat it first try, but I won't. Yeah, here I go. I wonder if this cutscene is pre-rendered with a certain outfit, or if it'll reflect whatever you wear after beating the final boss.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Yes, me. We're back in Yosefko's clinic. Everything was a dream. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. I did that. I killed the pale blood and transcended the hunt, and now I'm back here. None of it's real. Eat nuts. Garnum at dusk. It's not bad. To give a sense of scale, that guy took 3 hits to kill. At this point, in the last playthrough, it would have been just 1. Don't know why I'm bothering to pick up everything. But here we are. Want to hear the cleric beast one last time? Shut up. Get to the dream, and then I'm gonna spend my blood echoes, because why not? And then we shall end it. I'm gonna check the, Alright, even if you go via lantern, it still treats it like you just died. That'll happen in your first playthrough as well. I think I mentioned that in the first stream, but it's been a while. So they'll give those to us no matter what. I think I can buy Garrett's outfit now. Or I'm full of shit. They restocked the Maria outfit though. Fuck you, Garmin! Yes, you could do that all along, but he'll come back next visit. Doll's not awake, so I'm just gonna reload. Again, I want to spend my echoes before I actually call this a finish. So yeah, this comes back, or this spawns in. This is supposed to spawn in if you die, and then have to come back. But if you make it together lantern first, it'll just show up. I don't know why I'm like sitting like this and turning my head. Because I don't want to play off the input lag of the capture card, I guess. Now you're awake.
I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit. Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Yeah, that's the cap for sure.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
It is a pretty good outfit. And we can join her. But you don't expect this lady in this outfit to be a badass killer? Cameron's probably not sleeping, but what if he was? What if he was, though? He's not. Teehee. Alright. This is where I'm going to end the Bloodborne playthrough. I'm so happy I got to play this again. Great fucking game. And, maybe if I do that Bloodborne bingo with RP Man at some point, I can go for the third ending on stream, because I don't know when I'll get a chance to play this game through again, because I'm still working on Xenoblade X. I've been taking days off of that, but... And then I have Elden Ring to do. I want to play the other two Spyro games. There's a lot to play. Too many games. Switch 2 is coming out in 2 months, so I can get my hands on one, so... Ooh, well... We shall see, but... Again, thank you for joining me on this... Thank you all for joining me on this playthrough. I... Again, thought the Orphan of Kos would take me so many more attempts. Which to what? But, well, here we are. We kicked its ass first try somehow. Huh. But that gives me time to try out the Time Spinner build, and then quit stream early, because about 2.5 hours is when they want to do that watch along, and I do want to get in on that, so I will get in on that. But I am going to stream some Time Spinner, at least to like 1 seed. And see what happens after that. So again, I'm still streaming if you're watching this live, but for the sake of the YouTube recording purposes, have a good one. Thank y'all for watching, and see you next time.